Right, Shalawam. This is GMS, Louisiana Saints, in New Orleans camp. All right, coming back at another quick lesson. All right, as always, want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Hagash.
double honor to the elders apostles. All right, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, and this lesson here is going to be mostly like open forum, various topics. Right, and as always, we get into these scriptures. Right, and we get into the things that's going on in society as we know current events, right? And as we see, the world economy, the world as you know it, the world as you know it is breaking down, right? The global economists, different men that run the society, right? The keepers of the gate, telling you that it's breaking down, run for cover, right? And since the apostles been on YouTube, the apostles been telling you this since the early 70s, since the year 2007 to this present day, right? Many have not believed, many have believed on what the apostles have been saying, right? The world, as you know, is saying the same thing. You have pastors that's coming out, different various pastors, different states coming out saying that this is the end, the children of Israel. Right, the Negroes are the children of Israel, and various things like that. Right. But ultimately, we sticking to these prophecies, man. And the prophecies say that this is the end. That America, as you know it, Babylon the Great, is falling, man. You got something? Go ahead.
Back to what you just said. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Pop up the shot one more time.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
The keepers of the house are who? The world economists. Those that are on Wall Street bankers, those that control the Dow Jones, all right, the NASDAQ, different things like that. They are the keepers of the house. Right on top with the international bankers, man. Right? They said they should tremble. Go ahead.
And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease.
The grinding cease. We're seeing that the grinding is ceasing. You got X amount of truckers giving up their jobs. It's quitting, leaving the trucks on the side of the road. Right? This what they call it? This supply chain. This is all type of supply chain disruptions, which are pretty much made by design. They have done it by design. They got so much baby formula and different things, the essentials that people need. They got them in the warehouse. They're not even giving it to you people, man. They systematically are doing what we know is the seeds of Mashada, man. Roughly paraphrasing,
Like you said real quick, people think a famine means there's no food. The famine is when the food doesn't get to the people. There's always food on the earth.
I got an article.
Good.
This is from today from Newsweek.com. U.S. economy is going to collapse.
What is it going to do?
U.S. economy is going to collapse.
Going to collapse. That's from
Newsweek, a major mainstream publication.
Yeah, and that's from some of the top U.S. economists, right? Right on top of the top man. This U.S. economist is the Most High, man. The Most High gave you the word over 2,000 years ago, all right, of what's going to happen. Via these prophecies, man. Via the mouth of the Lord, the different prophets that told you, man. All right? Now you're seeing them in action. Go ahead.
Top investor says, the U.S. economy is on the verge of collapse, said a Wall Street veteran in an interview published by MarketWatch on Wednesday. Financial veteran and crypto investor Michael Novogratz, interviewed by MarketWatch before the Federal Reserve decided to increase interest rates, said the country is heading into the likelihood of a really fast recession.
All right, a really fast recession. Because we did a lesson a while back, a couple of weeks back, on there's three stages there. There's inflation, stagflation, and hyperinflation. Right? Then you have, after that, you have what we call a recession and a depression. Which we've been to jump some stages, man. We're gonna skip all that shit.
Shit. you might as well say we've been in a recession right now.
We've been in a recession. I've been watching. I can tell you, Bruce. I've been watching the episode on Martin. It was like 94 or something like that. 94, 92. The episode from 94, 92, and they were saying a recession was on TV. We never left. 2008, the stock market crashed. It was a recession then. It never left. They just wooed and beguiled you people to believing that it was a great comeback. Right? That their things was all right now, man. Even right now, you got Joe Biden saying we're bouncing back.
Oh, all right. I got some with Joe Biden.
Yeah, he talking about everything is A-OK, man. There's no more. Okay. There's no more C-19. C-19 slow down. It's bullshitting you people, as they always do. You got dumbass doctors, women doctors. Oh, we're gonna bounce back, and like we always do. This time you're not gonna bounce back, man. You got that? That was it on that.
There's a little bit more. Novogratz is the founder and CEO of investment management firm Galaxy Digital and is a veteran of Wall Street who has worked among many places at Goldman Sachs for 11 years. The economy is going to collapse, he told MarketWatch. We are going into a really fast recession, and you can see that in a lot of ways.
We can see, we've been seeing it. Through the power and the will of Yahawashi who's giving us the gift, all right? Giving us this spiritual eyesight to see. We can see it, all right? But our people, the different people that we run in contact with, they don't see it though, man. Niggas just getting by. All right, go ahead, what you got?
Yeah, like the elder been saying, the brothers, this house is dropping through, and the keepers in the house.
See what they saying on the comment board?
You got the WHO, all right, the World Health Organization. You got the World Economic Forum. You got Klaus Schwab. You got all these people telling y'all that isn't definite, that these things is inevitable, that they're gonna happen to yet our people don't take heed. And here in this article that this brother Samaki put up, Joe Biden said, with recession now guaranteed, the one term the White House begins to panic, man. Like he said in the thing, like the keepers of the house is trembling, man. Right? Because the same people that run the house, okay, the keepers of the house, they understand that it is much greater than what they're giving out to the people, man. They understand that their kingdom is falling. They understand they send an angel sightings and different things like that. They see that their house is dropping, as it says in Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. I'm gonna bring that out. And y'all brothers God and brother God. What next, they gonna break it down, whatever. There's Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. It says, by much slothfulness the building decayed, and through idleness of the hands the house dropped through. Whatever brother won't get on it.
Yeah.
Get it.
This house called America is dropping through because when you go into the scripture in Matthew, it tell you that a house that's not built on a security foundation, it can't stand. When something comes about, that's it for it. And this is the house that's built on sand, America, man. Right? Starting with the so-called founding forefathers, they built it on bullshit, off of feeding. It started off with gold, started off with silver, land, and cattle. And what did the elite bankers do? They threw you a curveball. They put fiat currency in there, which is all by the Most High, man. All right. This place here was done more, set up as a prison camp for the Israelites. All right, and it's over with, man. It's a great shutdown. It's a great closing, a great foreclosure. As we've been telling you. Yeah, go ahead.
And just to back up what you were saying, how was this country ultimately founded? By rape, robbery, murder, deceits, lies, and death and destruction. And as it says in Sirach 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit was again how this whole landmass and how the majority of this world was taken by these Edomites. Colonization, the force of the sword taking everything away and setting up this paradigm which is crumbling right now. Because of that, because of the unjust weights and balances which the Most High hates, you're seeing the kingdom being translated from these Edomites to the children of Israel, to Yasharallah.
It's
What?
off the comment board. This is Brother Kabar, Shalawam. It's Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Right. One more time.
Ezekiel 7 and 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Okay, they're gonna seek peace. Right now they're seeking peace, but ultimately all hell's finna break loose, man. Right? These people that has been sitting in these homes for damn near 2 years now for the C-19, right? There's no upstarting. There's no upstarting something that has you have to really just drop it on his head. It wasn't a gradual thing, just happened. Do you think you're just gonna spark a global economy up, man? Right? It's not gonna happen. Then now we got what going on? You have uproar going over there with China and Taiwan finna get it on. I haven't dropped it in the news in the thing today, but they had some shit that happened with Iran and Israel, man. Right? Which gonna really set this thing off. Right? We're really gonna set this world war off, man. Because me and another brother, were talking today, and brother Raya, right? The world is all of the world is ready to go. They're ready to go. They're ready to go to war, man. Right? That's how you reset shit. Go to war. Go ahead.
Yeah, they got uproars in India. They start riots. Right? You got all sorts of politicians getting put to death at a record rate. People don't care about their so-called leaders anymore. That's in what, second
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and there shall be sedition among men, which means conduct or speech inside an open rebellion against the ruling authority or monarch. And one of these brothers posted an article about a week ago saying that they did a poll recently in America, and about 1 in 7 Americans think assassinating politicians is the right way to handle business because they see that they're going if the politician is going against democracy or America as a whole. 1 out of 7 in this poll said, "Hey, it's right to go handle business with them and take them out of there."
If the house be divided against itself, it shall not stand, man. And even with them cutting off, like the elder said, with the reset, like you said, they just dropped this load, this famine, supply chain disruption. They just dropped all this on the people. And what's hard? It's harder to start something back up than breaking it down, man. All right? It's always harder, man. You got to put more effort into what? Getting something off the ground.
What Yahawashi
Right,
say?
Then to tear it down.
Putting a new patch on a rent garment will just make it worse.
Yeah. That's where we at with it, man.
Ain't nothing you people can do. As you seen about 2 days ago, what we see? We seen that Bitcoin that you niggas love so much, all right? Crypto, Ethereum, what else? Dogecoin, all that shit just built. It had a hiccup. It dropped too.
Bitcoin went from a high of 70,000 to 20,000 right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever was up, it's going down. Whatever going down, it's going up.
Right, because about a couple months ago, you had a numbskull come by us right at the it was a post camp or pre camp. He talking about we can take over the world by going to crypto.
Take it from the bankers.
Take it from the bankers, man. And look what the bankers done. The bankers took the power from you. Ain't never had power, man. That's the thing about it. You so-called white people, you never had power. Even when you thought you had power, you still was being controlled. Even amongst your own so-called people, they have literally deceived you, man. From the time you came on the shores of America, this very moment, you've been deceived, man.
You're a goddamn puppet.
Yeah. All right. What you had? Go ahead.
Second Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case, and even then shall evil grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Sword, famine, and great confusion. And them victuals ain't cheap no more. Cause you know, I was, you know, a lot of times I get the groceries sent to the house. I'm looking at paper towels. What's about paper towels, huh? A pack of I think 8 paper towels, $30. I said, praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord, man.
Right?
Hey, hey, we go good with it, man.
Shrinkflation. They shrinking shit. You going from
And jacking
14
the price.
ounces to 10 ounces, and then they jacking the prices up.
Yeah, you go get you a burger from Chick-fil-A. That bitch every week. That bitch doing
Going
this.
smaller and
Yeah.
smaller.
That bitch down there, Castle Burger, now, man.
Yeah, they cut it
You know?
down.
Yeah, you wonder why all of a sudden those fast food places, they put that ring. You have a big ass cup and then they put that shrink that ring. That ring when it does volume, it pushes volume and pushes volume in the liquid to make you think it's up there.
Yeah.
And the ice, all the ice do it.
Just raise up the
Raise up the liquid.
Yeah.
It's getting over on you, man.
Look at these plastic containers things coming. If you look at the bottom, it's concave. It goes in.
Mhm.
So they just have to put less shit in it because that bottom is putting less space in there, even though it's a big looking container on the outside.
Yeah, even the packs of I was trying to go get some I brought it up, they took banana chips. It was like plantain banana chips or whatever. Man, that bitch was just number F, man. It had about 15 plantain chips in there. Everything else was just F, man. All right? And that's what they're doing. And like I said, you better eat what you want. You better then have a ball because like I said, in a couple of months, really, they were saying July.
End of July going into August.
In July going to August, man.
Now.
And we hope, like I said, we all for it. Abaratazah, do that shit, man. Whatever you want to do, go ahead and do that shit. Collapse this motherfucker, man. Y'all been talking about it for years. Do it. We all for it. We ain't against nothing. We ain't against a goddamn thing, man. I think you had put something on there. About Jake getting jacked up and shit, man. That was Folgers in my cup, man. And it was early in the morning. Hey, we all for it, man. Okay? Go ahead. You had something. You holding something, right? On that. You holding something?
Well, I put it up already.
Oh, okay.
You should read the next verse in
Finish
second
it up.
60.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I may add, there was an article came out today that by the end of this summer, July going to August, that just the food price is going to go up to 15%.
15%.
And that just them guesstimates. It's going to be more than that.
And they put a sign up that they're going to limit how much shit you can buy.
Yeah.
It was just like the last time. They 3 per person so everybody could get something.
Yeah.
2 per person. Like, nothing. Come on.
Yeah, it's finna be World War Z around this bitch. And that
Yeah.
Z is for zombie. These motherfuckers finna go mad around this bitch, man. You tell me I'm already hungry. The back of my baby's stomach is already touching the goddamn bag. You don't tell me I can get one? They gonna kill a clerk, man. They gonna take. Hey man, give me you know we're gonna get that thing that's 50. You know, it's the time we coming in.
If I could add, just to get it off, I was just about to go. I did a video on control chaos, which I looked in that video. I looked up helter skelter, which is a hurried confusion. When you go into it, man, it's a hurried confusion. Like they're speeding up the confusion on the people, who's gonna make the people chaotic, so they can bring all out chaos. Man.
Rational thinking.
Rational thinking.
That's all they're about.
And then they starting to throw that word rationing around. Food rationing. Just getting the people minds ready, huh? Yeah, you got it, brother.
Because if I throw something on you, you don't have a plan to think.
Yeah,
You're lost, man.
You lost. Hurry confusion. Huh?
The call all the Yahawashi.
Yep.
The Most High didn't give us rational thinking. He blessed us with His word to give a chance for us to actually know and understand.
Pace, I would think.
Yeah, and see what we up against.
That's
man.
right.
Because we had a conversation, just about a week or two ago. Man, all praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahawashi, man. But if we were this brother here was like, I was 3 years old when 9/11 happened. Shit, something like that. What you say?
I was in the third grade
My
when
bad.
9/11
Third grade happened. I'm like, damn, the Most High would have came through back then, man. It'd have been over with for us, man.
We'd have been sitting there doing this video. None of us.
Right.
No, not one of us. That's no.
Yeah. But the Most High, held back the winds, man. Until He sealed his very elect. Lord willing, we are the elect. That's why we here making this video. That's why we here on our personal time to do this. This is much important, right? And we also hope that it's a wake up call to you that's out there fucking around, lagging, bullshitting. Hey man, you don't have that long, man. It's time. Right now, it's time. Go ahead, Doc. You gonna do it again? Or?
Finish it out.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
You gonna-
Verse 22.
You got it.
I got one at 6 too.
Come. Oh yeah. Nah, I have rushing out the house. I forgot mine.
Well, you can use it.
Nah, I'm good. Like I said, some of them I got in my head.
Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
Oh, there you go. Many of them that dwell on earth shall perish of famine. That famine of food, it's already to the point the bank, the world banks of food, the food banks in various cities, they don't have any damn thing, man. Okay? So many of you gonna perish with famine. Many of you gonna drop dead because you haven't drunk water in a week or two, 3 weeks. You haven't, man,
3 days.
3 days, man.
Done.
It's gonna come a time we gonna ask you, hey man, I have a piece of that. Man, just let me lick the cup. Niggas just want to taste the gravy on the cup,
Shit,
man.
people gonna be growling at that point.
Yeah. And I don't know if you brothers ever been around motherfuckers like that, man. Like aggressive, hungry motherfuckers, man. They'll do any goddamn thing, man. You know, I done seen some in Houston motherfuckers just snatch a white boy eating a sandwich or a pizza, and damn to say something, man. And he just go to eat that bitch. This is what we coming to a time where shit's gonna be, it's gonna be wild west, man. Motherfuckers gonna die right there. Okay? Great debt. Read it again. What you about to say something?
I was gonna say, and in the midst of all this, we still haven't seen the full effects of the Jamba Juice yet. The
Yep.
jump shot.
Yeah, Lord only knows what that's gonna do, man.
All kind of athletes.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Lord, it's gonna be
Yeah.
fatal
Yeah, man.
mutation.
Yeah, motherfuckers might just look like Aquaman
Ah.
one day.
Throughout this past year, they made like 3 Resident Evil movies already, and two new games. Just they keep pushing that Resident Evil vibration out there. And I Am Legend 2.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Al.
Verse
Read it
22.
again. Yeah, read it again.
For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine,
The perish of famine,
and
right?
the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
To the sword destroyer, man. You're gonna get walked down. That's what we say down here. Walking down with that iron. Blowing your goddamn brains to the kingdom come. Standing in your chest. A lot of you just gonna die in a horrendous act with somebody shooting you with big calibers of weapons, man. Motherfucker, you gonna have motherfuckers out here, man. A local white boy, man, gonna come out with a real katana, man, and it's gonna work on some shit. All right, real prison house action. That's what you got. Because you best believe the use of weapons. You can't use these weapons all day. They gonna malfunction, burn out. Then what's gonna happen? You gonna have that ancient sword, man. Yeah, bats, sticks, knives. You gonna have clubs and shit. You gonna have a Jake think Jake gonna really out here gonna think he Achilles, man. Get when you finish that action when he jumped in the air, hit old boy up, you know.
We're coming into times where people about to get hit with spears again.
Spears, yeah. Spears, slingshots. It's gonna get nasty. And like I said, it's so funny. Now that I think about it, this conversation that we have, we ain't had one of these in a while, man. You know, giving it to your blood, how it's gonna be, man. Go ahead.
So Isaiah 9 and 19. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother.
Yeah, it's coming to a time where the people gonna be a fuel of the fire. Ultimately, when the missiles hit, the people over here, the elements of things over here are gonna be the fuel of the fire, the burning of Babylon the Great, aka the lake of fire. And we right here by Lake Pontchartrain, to be exact, right? It's gonna come a time where this whole goddamn country gonna burn, right? A lot of you niggas, a lot of you wicked ass people, 2/3, right? You Jamba Juice takers, you gonna burn, man. The Lord gonna burn that shit off. Go ahead.
Verse 20.
Read up the last part again. The last part.
All right. No man shall spare his brother.
We're coming into a time, you best believe it, but no man's gonna spare his brother. If we rolling together and we hungry, we're not gonna spare, like, not us. I'm just saying a group of individuals. They're not gonna spare you when they roll up to your house, convenience store. It's that last. You see the bread. You see two hands come into it at the same time and they look up at each other. They gonna hit you with the blicky right there in the store. You know,
American blackout.
American Blackout, man. Go check it out, American Blackout. This is what we come in. A man that's not gonna spare his brother for the want of bread and water, right? For the want of actually feeding his family. That's gonna be the driving force of a lot of this killing out here. These niggas and babies and that goddamn woman, man. It's scripture to you about Ecclesiastes, second Ezra, about what a man would do for his woman. They said a man would go over, a man would fight a lion.
Yeah.
So imagine for thirst. These niggas gonna become real Wolverines out here, man. Go ahead, brother.
Put the light on.
Verse 20, it says, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry,
Go ahead.
and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied.
Still ain't gonna be satisfied, man. Right? Cause it's a I forgot the name of the actual it's a stage that with your body when you get into that hunger stage. It's a stage of ketosis. I believe it is ketosis. Where it's like even when you eat some shit, you go through that phase. You still hungry. It's still calories and shit burning off you, man.
Catabolic or something like that.
Yeah, it's a funny little stage of your body when it gets into that. Yeah, every move that you make, everything that you do is burning of energy. If you in that day, you hop the wall, you done burned a lot of energy fucking around hopping the wall. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's getting. This is what's gonna go down to. Keep going.
It says, they shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
The men go out here eating their own arms. Imagine that. You know what I'm telling you? Imagine that. See, we're coming to a time where even in the middle of the Lord, we're gonna see some things out here. You're gonna see a pack of men eating one woman. I'm talking eating her body up, man. Men, women, eating children on the side of the sidewalk. You know? You better mind your business. We coming into a mind your business type of era, man. You're gonna see some shit, man. Go ahead, Doc.
That was it on that.
Yeah. Men gonna eat their arms. Men gonna really do some acts out here. All right. Cause it's going. All right. Even down here, you know, we deal with down here a lot of times where we're at. It's lawless, man. The city, they have lost the city. The mayor has lost the city. Right. You know today, I think they said over 22 guys that broke out of that child's prison over there in Red City. Over 22 of them, man. Yeah. They said, what should we do? The man said, ultimately, we should close it down. They done lost this bitch, man. There's no lights. They barely have water. They barely have goods here. You go to some of these stores out here, there's nothing on the shelves. All right? And like, here it is. These people out here in the state of Louisiana, in the city of New Orleans, believe that they're high and mighty amongst the totem pole of the people here as far as, you know, being great. But the Lord's finna actually upset that shit, man. He's gonna prove you wrong. All right, you got something? He was holding something up there.
I got that second
Let me get that second Ezra.
You mind if I read in 6 and then jump to 15?
Yeah,
Kind
go
of
ahead.
back. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Yeah.
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
And that's what it's already started. The full storehouses already become empty. Right? You got people that go there. I just seen some shit from a guy that I know. You know, he make YouTube videos. He went to the store just for some nails, and they didn't have nails. He was pissed off in the truck. You know, he had to go to four other little stores, the Home Depot, just to find some nails, man. That's in the state of Tennessee. All right, go ahead.
I'm going to read the beginning of verse 24 and then jump to 15. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. It's a reality down here. That friends are going to start fighting each other like enemies, man. That's once again for the want of bread and water, for the want of survival. That's my cousin. That's my partner I shot marbles with. It's gonna kill him. It's gonna take shit, man.
That was my cousin. It
was
Yeah.
my plan.
Yeah. You know, the city down here, they running around already like bandits, man. People doing what they want. You know, it's dog eat dog, man. Not a gas. All you keep hearing from Jakes, man. I don't know if you brothers, I don't, you know, if you brothers still kind of getting out and around. That's all you hearing. Jake is complaining about their gas. Jake complaining about their goddamn food, man. Like I said, call all praise the Most High for that, man. We told you. We told you, man. The apostles, the men under the apostles, we have told you what's going to happen, all right? All these other groups, Jake, they just had a group that said Jacob's trouble's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now look. Go ahead,
This is in verse 15 of 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Shall destroy their houses with the sword. You're going to go in there just blazing shit. Going for the safe. Going flip over the bed. You know, that's where you niggas keep your money at. Flip over the bed. All right? You go in that fucking closet where you niggas keep your shit at, man. All right? And they just going to run through your shit. Tie you up. Blow your brains out. Get on your woman ass. All right? Get on your fine daughter ass. All right? And throw your son from the top floor to the second floor of the house, man. It's going to get nasty out here. All right? It's already getting got nasty. Go ahead.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
Spoil your goods, man. They're going to rubbish through your house, in your pantries. All right? You Jakes, you got them deep freezers full of that goddamn that chicken that you love. All right? Them pork chops you niggas love. All right? What's the name of them O's? SpaghettiOs. You niggas love SpaghettiOs, man. Niggas gonna take that shit.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets. And Capri Suns, you niggas love to suck on some goddamn much, man. We just gonna take that shit. Yeah.
The Oscar Mayer wieners, all that shit.
Yeah, that too, man. Nigga loves, man, nigga gonna blow your brains off with cinnamon toast crunch. You know? Go ahead.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
For great tribulation. I'm gonna say this, you're gonna have women do this shit. You're gonna have women setting up plays out here to rob and jack guys. Right? People just gonna be vigilantes out here, man. Right? And like I say, your government or your task force, police force, they're not gonna come. Right? Even out here, they don't. They don't got gas to go. All right.
And no chase low.
Yeah, they've been having a disruption down here for as 911 and EMS workers to even answer the call. They've been having blackouts too.
Yeah.
That's why we tell you, man. You know, going back to 07, you know, going back to 010, 911 gonna need 911 in that day. You're not gonna have no 911. So stop. You get that shit out your goddamn heads, man. All right. You got a little more in there, right?
Oh, no.
You got something? Before?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
So Lamentations, this is before Lamentations 4, verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Yeah, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. Because we went to that we went earlier with that process. Your body's supposed to heal yourself. You get weak. You get to seeing shit. You get to seeing things when you're hungry. Hallucinating and shit. You know?
The brother, like I said real quick, the brother and the brother Kabar posted this video in our chat by the brother Bakar Ahmad. He was bringing out information in the video on a study that says when people are hungry, they're willing to make any decision, even to get a little bit of food. Say that there's a bigger amount of food if they just wait a little bit, just because they're so hungry, they'll take whatever they can get. And those elites are going to use it to help to push you to get that poker chip.
Yeah. Because even on the first purge, it showed you that. For the want the money, you niggas put them things in your eyes. For the want the money, you gonna put that chip in your hand, man. All right, they're gonna screw. And what they're playing with now, they're playing with your kids, man. Because we know, it's like if anything. If some guys run up in your house and put that thing in your baby's think tank, what you gonna do? Whatever they ask, man. Same thing with the elites. They're doing a big heist, and they putting the thing in your baby think tank. You motherfuckers, you just doing it. You do anything right now for a job, man. Shit, girl, I'm gonna keep my job, girl. That's all you hear. You go to the fucking clinic or some shit. It's getting rough out here. Huh. You know, fucking stupid asses, man. Yeah, what you about to say? What you said? Yeah, that's all you hear. Stupidity, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 7:15. It says the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine is within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
What you do what?
Devour him.
Devour him. Famine and pestilence gonna devour him, man. And this brother, like I said, we bring this out for a learning situation. Like this brother down here, he was down here for Katrina. You seen the famine devour people. You seen people die in the water. You seen people die in cars and on the side of the road, man. All right, you seen them put the sheets over. That's coming back in style. Just putting the sheet over a nigga, man. The chalk might come back out. You know that the chalk when nigga outline the nigga, that might come back out, man. Yeah, yeah. Jump man out, man. Go ahead, Al.
It says 17. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water.
Yeah. You weak, wet noodle knees niggas, man. All of you niggas that talk that big old shit. I got the 30 on me, dog. I 40 on me, you heard me? You niggas knees gonna be weak as Bambi, man. A newborn Bambi in that day, man. So like this minute was saying a couple hours ago, if it's anything, oh, man, get your ass off me. What is that? What that is, man? Yeah. Yeah.
You trying to get the word. He trying to get the word. He the only one worried about the word.
Yeah, but if it's anything like groundwater around this bitch, man, you got a lot to look for, man. We gonna need the Lord, man. So what's gonna happen? We gonna need the Lord, man. Go ahead, let me get this camera a little closer.
Says,
go ahead.
They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them. And shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon the head.
Yeah.
They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahawash. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fear their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity.
God.
And it's gonna be a trying time, man.
Right.
All right, the day of evil is pursuant upon these people, man. And the eyes of the Lord is over the sinful kingdom. The angels is gonna wreak havoc, man. The angels gonna be behind a lot of these things that's happening, from famines to pestilence to earthquake, diseases. All right, this the Lord that's doing this to the people, man. All right, but they don't care, right? So since you don't care, there's a judgment that awaits you, man. Y'all got it. You got it, baby.
This Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's right.
The spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards.
And this as spiritual didn't what Nero saying while with the Rome was falling, it's burning. This bitch burning, man. Yeah. All right, and then you got the prophets of the Lord blowing the trumpet on this motherfucker, man, and this bitch falling on, man. This bitch is leaving. It's gone. That's no. Listen, the mirth of the land is gone. The price is not going back down. I got that one for you. I was just talking to Nahoya. Not gonna make the prices go back down when he already raised them. Right. Why?
Yeah, because you willing. Yeah, because you ultimately you willing to pay the price it is now. So why go back? You know
Why
what I'm saying?
go back?
If I can get you to pay
Yeah.
10 to 15% more than what the value of something
No
actually
going
was,
back,
what sense of going back? You know? Go ahead.
But it said the spirit of Egypt shall fail,
Ooh,
and
shit.
that's America, man. Nobody's in that proud American spirit anymore, that patriotic, home of the brave. People don't even celebrate holidays the way they used to.
Yeah.
It's just another day at this
They
point.
gotta
Just
work.
another day.
They gotta work.
Yeah, they gotta work.
They gotta work on holidays.
Or they got an Uber. If they get a day off,
Yeah.
they got an Uber.
After working all week, they gotta Uber.
Yeah, like one of the
This
brothers,
is gone.
like one of the brothers put on the WhatsApp a while back. You got motherfuckers with Porsche Cayennes, $105,000 SUV Ubering and Domino's. You got the big Domino's, light on the fucking Porsche truck, man.
$89,000.
Yeah,
You gotta pay for that
yeah.
motherfucker.
Look, yeah, I done had a couple of N-dubs, drop off groceries to my house. AMG, the big truck, the GL AMGs, man.
Big joint.
63. Yeah, baby, I gotta get it. I bet you do. I bet you do.
You're gonna lose that fucking car.
I bet you do. But that's another thing, man. People are losing houses. People are gonna lose their cars at an all-time rate. Homelessness is gonna be it's already a thing. Especially here, man. That's going up, man. And you see, I'm gonna say this too. When you go out, you go down Earhart, you go down certain streets down here, you see sensible looking fucking homeless people, man.
Yeah.
These are like motherfuckers that just got out the dorm room, graduated, now they homeless, Praise the Lord. Okay, praise the Most High, man.
This is
I
This
can't
is
even see,
Isaiah
bro.
65:12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called you, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Right.
Therefore, thus said the Lord, thy power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you better get out of here. Bro.
That's a big one, brother. He trying to find that light.
Yeah, so yeah, man. So ultimately, man, America's has an end. All right, America's at the
About to be foreclosed and liquidated.
foreclosed, liquidated, man. All right, the house is cleared out. All right. The owners got all this shit. The deeds is ready to be turned in, man, and that's it, man. Okay, it is it. Huh? Yeah. So we're gonna get out of here, man. You got all type of big ass bugs and creatures, flying and jumping on, brothers, man. So with that, until next time, we're gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi, double honors once again to the elder apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings, salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Shalawam.
Shalawam.
Ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.